Pull up and welcome back to your Health Light. Welcome back, Health Light family. Welcome to your Health Light. If you're new to this channel, share these videos, like these videos, and subscribe today. And leave a comment in the comment section. You're here at the Health Light. There are 4 medical steps involved with the process of dehydration on a cellular level. But let's review a few things. Firstly, recovering sweat, perspiration, and water loss by way of our pores, our skin pores, through sweating in the sweat glands. We could look at this as cellular suicide. Cellular suicide, because what happens to the cells? The diminishing function of the cells that occur during this process of dehydration on a cellular level. When fluids and water loss occurs, it chiefly affects one's cells. So we're going to think of it as cellular suicide. Have you ever observed what occurs when one runs out of fluids to their radiator? The radiator becomes dry. Similarly, the cells become dry. Cellular suicide. Have you ever noticed what happens when the fluids in any part of a vehicle is lowered or diminished or inadequate? The vehicle will not move. It will be compromised. Similar thing that happens to one's body cell. There are a variety of ways that sweat occurs. Sweat, perspiration occurs in the following ways. Physical exertion through hard sports and activity. Simply being outside because of the sun, it produces sweat. Physical exertion when one is having sex. Daily activity that includes sweating through perspiration under your arms. We're not going to see the perspiration. We're not going to see the sweat. Why? Because we're using deodorant. Yet, water is still leaving one's cells through the sweat and the sweat glands. Just think about that for a moment. Why I call it cellular suicide. Here are the 4 steps or process of dehydration on a cellular level. Number 1, water is lost through sweat. We all know that. We see that it is more pronounced on the surface, a profuse amount of water that floats to the surface of one's skin through the pores. Number 2, the fluids from the bloodstream, which you're not seeing, it supplies the sweat glands. These are hidden things that you're not looking at that's happening internally. Number 3, fluids shift from the tissues into the bloodstream. And 4, fluids shift or move from the cells into the tissue. It is cellular suicide when one is sweating, when one is perspiring, and an inadequate amount of liquids or fluids is replaced in one's body because of just sweating and perspiration. It affects the cells on a greater level because of the dryness and the shriveling up and the malfunction of the cell. Keep that in mind. It's cellular suicide. Until the next video, Health Light family, come back and join us again.